Hey dancers, welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie and I'm the owner and one of the instructors here at Broche Ballet, an adult ballet school in Denver, Colorado. Today I want to show you what is a pointe shoe, what it's all about, what's inside of it, how it works, all that good stuff. So I've got a few shoes out here in front of you that I'm going to talk about. First, what you're going to see here are ballet slippers or ballet flats. These are soft shoes. Most people think that you spend all your time training in pointe shoes, but that's not true. You spend a lot of your time training in these soft shoes. These are just sort of like bedroom slippers or socks. They're very flexible. They just sort of move with your feet and give you a little bit of protection from the ground, a little bit of padding and cushion. Most of your time in class, especially in the beginning of your training, is spent in these soft shoes. Once you're ready for pointe, which is what you see women wearing on stage for the most part, you will get a pair of pointe shoes. It takes a little while to get strong enough and ready for pointe, but once you are ready for pointe, you can get one of these shoes. A lot of people think that there's actually a block of wood in the tip of the shoe. People think this because your feet look really long when you're wearing your pointe shoe and because they're really loud. Hear how loud those shoes are? But there actually is no wood in the tip. Your foot is going to go all the way down into the bottom of the shoe. Your toes actually touch all the way down here to the bottom. It's just a very thin layer of canvas down there. So what we're looking at here is one of my pointe shoes. I've been wearing these for about 20 hours, so you can see that they're a little beat up. What we have down here is called the box. This is the part that's made of really, really thick canvas and glue, many layers, so it's very hard and supportive. If you squeeze it, it doesn't really give that much. This sort of supports your foot from the toes so that you're not just falling all the way down onto the tip of your toes. It sort of holds your foot up by your knuckles to there. It sort of holds you up and gives you some support right up here. So that's the box, that's the tip. This is where most people think that there's that wood block, but there actually isn't. It's just a bunch of layers of canvas and glue and your foot goes all the way down into it. So inside it's actually not really that soft. Like I said, it's canvas and glue, so it's pretty hard on your feet. So we wear a toe pad, which goes around your toe. This helps protect you from the box of the shoe and make sure you don't get blisters on your skin. Because the box of the shoe is pretty hard inside of there and not very soft. The other main feature of a pointe shoe is called the shank, which is this brown piece here on the bottom of the shoe. This is also made of very hard material and really gives you a lot of support from up under your heel. So from up under here, it really helps hold you up as well, so you're not, again, just falling right down into your toes. We have a couple of other pieces of the shoes that are important. We have elastic on the front. So this pair that I have here has crisscross elastics. That looks a lot like my ballet flats, which have crisscross elastics. This is common if a dancer has pretty flexible feet and often falls over their shoe or goes too far over their shoe. This kind of helps hold you in. The more common elastic is like this pair of pointe shoes that I have that just goes one strap around the ankle and doesn't have the double crisscross elastics. The other part here is the ribbons. So the ribbons are not only for decoration, although they do look super pretty. The ribbons tie around your ankle and they help give you some support from your ankle and help the shoe kind of hug your foot. We also have a drawstring here that sort of helps tighten the shoe to your foot. One of the most annoying things in pointe shoes is when the heel sort of slips off your foot as you're going up and down off of pointe. So that drawstring can really help tighten the shoe up to your foot. You'll see that it's shiny on the outside. This is pink satin. You'll see on this particular pair of shoes there is no satin on the tip of the box. That's because as you wear your shoes, it starts to wear out. Some dancers will actually stitch and sew or darn the points of their shoes so that the satin won't come off, but I prefer to just generally wear it until the satin starts coming off, and then I just go ahead and cut it around the edge there so that the box has no satin on it. The satin's actually pretty slippery too, so I like to remove the satin as soon as I can. This pair, which I haven't been wearing for as long, has the satin on the bottom still, although you can see it's starting to come off a little bit, so that'll get cut off pretty soon. Last thing to talk about with the shoes is the toe spacers, which is very commonly used to help keep your toes safe. So if you've got a big gap in between your toes, a lot of times your fitter will give you a toe spacer, which goes in between your toes in the toe pad and really protects your feet from the pointe shoe. So as you're up on your toes, a lot of times you're going to get a lot of pressure and it's going to sort of squeeze your toes together. So if you have that big gap, it's going to start making your toe go the wrong direction and potentially form a bunion. So this toe spacer is going to help protect you from that. So let's put the shoe on. So for me, I have my toe spacer. Not everyone needs one, but I definitely do because I've got a big space there. I've got my toe pad. Then I put that on. Normally I'd be wearing tights. I like to wear tights under my pointe shoes just so that my feet don't get as sweaty and make the shoes as wet. Because when the shoes are wet, they really break down a lot faster, and I like them to last as long as possible. Then I'm going to take my shoe. Inside I have it labeled as a right shoe because the shoe does start molding to your foot. When you first get the shoe, they're exactly the same, but then as you wear them, they start to mold to your feet. So it's important to mark them. Then I put it on my foot, pull the back of the heel up. Then I'm going to tie the ribbon. So I crisscross around, go around the back, go around one more time, and then I tie a little knot. Then I like to tuck in my ribbon so they look nice and cute. I'm going to pull my leggings out of the way. I like to tuck these ribbons in so you can't see them. And there you have it. Well, I hope this helps you learn a little bit about what's in a pointe shoe, get you super excited to get up on pointe one day. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Until next time.